The portents are grave, Your Majesty.
Try again. It must be some kind of mistake.
The soup never lies.
Why do these things always happen to me? Why?
But Your Majesty, it's only a tonsillectomy. There's no reason to be scared.
Scared? I'm not scared. Ow. I mean, for myself. But look at them. What will they do when I'm gone?
What we need, Your Majesty, is someone to take your place.
Take my place?
Just temporarily, oh great King Bob, Your Majesty, sir. Only till your recovery. You know, like a substitute king.
A substitute king? Yes. Yes, it's perfect. But who?
How about Eric? He's strong.
Maybe too strong.
Or Susan. She's smart.
Maybe too smart.
But Your Majesty,
What I need is someone who will do what he's told. Someone who won't think for himself. Someone like him.
Him?
Him.
Dadgum, why do you have to make it so sticky? But I didn't do anything. Please let me go. Here's my milk money. I know it's not a lot, but it's all I got.
Silence. It is my decree that from now until Thursday, you are to be king.
No, please, you can't. I beg of. King?
Wow, this is great.
With you as king, we'll finally have some say in what goes on around here.
Yeah, the sixth graders won't be able to push us around anymore. We'll be calling the shots for a change.
But you guys, I'm not cut out to be king. Something's bound to go wrong. Oh, it's gonna be the Christmas pageant all over again. Don't worry, Gus. The odds of another exploding eggnog incident are practically... Actually, never mind. Oh, how many times must I be humiliated?
Gus.
You're looking at this all wrong. I am? Sure. Being king's the easiest thing in the world. All you gotta do is sit around on top of the monkey bars and, well, be kingy. There's nothing to it. Really? Of course. If there's anything you don't know, you can just ask us.
We'll be with you every step of the way, man.
Wow, thanks, guys.
Oh boy, this is gonna be great. Do you, Gus, right, Gus, do you, Gus, swear to be a good temper and for a few days on the king until the joyful day of my return?
I, do.
Then I hereby confer upon you the holy scepter of power, the most high imperial crown, and the royal plastic ring. With these symbols of authority, I vest in you.
What about the cape?
Fine, use the cape. Anyway, with these symbols of authority and grandeur of kingship, I invest in you.
Bobby! Time to go, honey!
You're king, so don't screw it up.
Your Majesty, your throne awaits.
That was beautiful. Come on, let's go congratulate him.
Yeah, and get in on all that royal booty.
And just where do you little fourth graders think you're going? We're just going to say hi to Gus.
That's King Gus to you. We knew him before he was royalty.
So now you think you can just waltz on up there and have a chat with His Majesty anytime you please? Sorry, kid. It might set a precedent. Exactly. If you want to see the king, you gotta go through proper channels.
I don't remember there being anything about proper channels of King Bob.
Well, there's a new king now. And we're gonna start doing things right around here.
So, what am I supposed to do now?
Do, Your Majesty? Why, nothing. Your slightest whim is our duty and indeed our pleasure to fulfill.
Wow. You mean if I wanted some crackers, I could... Or a little apple juice?
Just name the brand and vintage, Your Majesty.
Hey, maybe this isn't gonna be so bad after all. I'm telling you, this is gonna be great. Now that Gus is king, we can get anything we want. I'm gonna get my own science lab. I'm gonna get my own private swing. I'm gonna get made Lord Emperor of the West Playground.
Next!
What do I do with these?
You take Form 123-8K to the Office of Royal Boons. They'll ask you for Form RL9WX, which you can only obtain by submitting a written request.
And then do we get to see King Gus?
Those are novelty items, Your Majesty.
Thank you. Don't forget that gum that blots out your teeth.
The yo-yo you requested, sire.
I meant to say a glow-in-the-dark yo-yo. Hey, did you get my gum?
I'm sorry, Your Majesty, but pressing royal business commands your immediate attention.
Business? But you said it's mine! No, it's mine!
Each of these first graders says that the doll is hers. You must decide to which of these girls the doll rightfully belongs.
Royal judgment! Royal judgment! Well then, I judge that the doll will, be cut in two, and each of you will get half. Okay, cut her in half? No, Mrs. Blithers, please. Oh, just let her have it all. There we have it. The doll is yours. Yes!
Your Majesty, how did you ever decide?
Simple. The doll obviously belonged to the girl who cared about it the most.
But my liege, you gave it to the other girl.
Oops.
It was still a good decision, though. Yeah, it was the second best decision there could be.
Maybe I'm not such a bad king after all.
On the contrary, Your Majesty, you're a great king. Perhaps the greatest.
Yeah, I guess I am.
Everything seems to be in order.
So we can go see King Gus?
Absolutely. His next opening is February 10th at 12:47 p.m. You'll have 5 minutes.
5 minutes? Okay, that's it. I'm going up there.
Me too. Hey, wait a minute. Come back.
These cookies have nuts in them. I'm surrounded by incompetence.
Your Majesty, I'm so sorry.
Silence. I must think. Cookies, cookies. I need cookies. I have it. Henceforward, all kids on the playground shall every day be required to render onto me 2 cookies.
A cookie tax? It's brilliant. We'll get on it right away.
Hey guys, how's it going? You're right, TJ. This King stuff is terrific. People do everything you tell them to, and there's all the cookies you can eat. That's great, Gus, but King Gus. Yeah, right, King Gus. So anyway, we got some really cool plans on how to change things around here. That's great, Deed. I want to hear all about it. In fact, I'm making a few changes myself.
Your Majesty, this kid refuses to pay the cookie tax.
What? I don't have any cookies. My mommy doesn't allow me to have sugary snacks. I don't care about your mommy or anyone else. The law is 2 cookies from every kid, and you've broken the law. Take them away. Hard labor. No, please help. Mommy, Mommy! Jeez, Gus, that was pretty cold, wasn't it? You think? Take them away. But Gus! Gus! Guys, this is terrible. Gus has turned into a monster.
And that's the nice way of putting it.
Don't worry, Teach. We'll get you out of there.
Fitz is right. I suggest we go see Gus again. I'm sure he'll listen to reason.
What happened?
He didn't listen to reason.
Henceforward, the game of kickball will no longer be called kickball. It will be called Gus Ball. And at the beginning of each recess, all subjects shall sing the great Gus song, which goes like this. Gus, Gus, almighty Gus, king of all the playground. Gus, Gus, oh shiny Gus, we're glad such a great king we found.
Oh, brother.
Finally, all 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders shall spend a portion of each recess helping to dig a cookie mine at the far end of the playground.
Why would there be cookies in the ground, Your Majesty?
Are you contradicting me?
Oh, of course not, Your Majesty, no.
No one questions my authority. No one. My will be done. Now go. Go! Gus, Gus, almighty Gus, king of all the playground.
This is ridiculous. You can't put everyone in jail.
You can't if you're Gus.
Well, I've had enough. How are we going to stand by and be denied our freedom during the one time of the day that's supposed to be ours to enjoy? Are we going to let kid after kid be thrown in jail just because they don't have enough cookies? Are we all going to turn into sniveling cowards who are afraid to blow our own noses because they might call it treason?
TJ's right. I say we rise up and cream the little weasel.
Actually, I thought we could, just give him a good talking to.
No! We'll smash him. We'll trash him. We'll grind him into the dust like the miserable worm he's become.
Yeah, right. But in case you haven't noticed, we're locked in here and there's no way out.
Hey, a cookie. What? So that's their little game, is it? We'll show them who's in charge. Jordan? Jerome? Miserable cowards. You think I need you? I don't need anyone. I'm king, I tell you. King! Gus, come down off of that throne. You're finished. Do you hear me? Finished. I am I? Take them. No prisoners. Madness. Madness.
Stop! King Bob says for you guys to cut that out right now. You 1st graders go back to your teeter-totters. You swingers back to the swings. You diggers back to your, diggins. The rightful king has returned.
Well, look who's back.
Wait, I can't explain.
Speech time is over, Your Majesty.
Wait a second, you guys. Let's not be so quick. After all, uneasy the head that wears a crown.
I think what Mikey's trying to say is maybe it's not so easy being king.
Perhaps it's true what they say. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. Oh, come on. You guys are a bunch of wimps. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. Sheesh.
Hey, which one of you guys is Spinelli?
I am.
King Bob wants to see you. Something about an application to be Lord Emperor of the West Playground.
Yes! At last! And this is only the beginning. I'll rule the world, I